Welcome everyone. This is our Twin Flame Ascension School All Classes Pass discussion group. And we have been with Jeff and Shaleia's work, part of the community for some time now. And we would like to share our experiences with this amazing work, this teaching with you, and really share about what we experienced being a part of this community and applying this work in our own lives. So my name is Fabian, and I am also an Ascension coach. And I've been a member of this community for almost 5 years now. I remember very clearly when I watched Jeff and Shaleia's videos on YouTube. And there was this one video where Jeff shared his car, his new car. It was a Subaru Outback with everyone. You know, Jeff and Shaleia were in it. Shaleia was filming Jeff, and they were, you know, very proud of this spiritual achievement. And there was something real about it. There was something like, wow, it's an amazing car, and yet they are very humble about it. But also, it feels really good and it feels really fresh. They really appreciate what they have there. And they are also stating that this is just the very beginning. Very interesting. And it was this energy I felt from them, you know? And I was very interested in life purpose at that time. I was looking for my life purpose for so long. And I wasn't able to find out. I wasn't able to receive guidance, really. I've been trying to get clear on what is my life purpose. And I've also encountered my false twin flame at that time. There were many questions and many problems and many challenges, and no one could help me. But then I saw Jeff and Shaleia in that video, and it spoke to my heart. And Jeff also mentioned that, hey, don't hesitate, call me, let's schedule a free consultation and take it from there, you know? And that's how my journey with this community started. And Jeff was able to help me in the free consultation as I would have never imagined. I basically received all of my life purpose in that free consultation. And I was like, what am I going to receive if I am like actually coaching with them, you know? So that's why I committed to a coaching relationship. Beyond that, group coaching started and Twin Flame Ascension School started, and these classes were recorded. And this is the main pillar of this work now is Twin Flame Ascension School and Life Purpose class. This is the core of this teaching. And, you know, applying it for almost 5 years now, I can really see the life change in front of my eyes for me. And I not only have the clarity I was always seeking for, but I'm living my life's purpose now. And I am completely free from time restrictions and free from money restrictions. And it's really a joy to help people on their spiritual journeys. This is my life's purpose, and I found out by applying Jeff and Shaleia's work. I also received immense healing, you know, and I feel deep peace within me, and I feel like I can really have an impact on the world, but I can really feel certain that I can attain whatever I want to attain in my life, and that is an amazing feeling to have. And yeah, in a nutshell, I can really recommend Jeff and Shaleia's work to everyone, and I'm very grateful for this community, for Jeff and Shaleia. And I'm looking forward to hearing from your experience. So, Lisi, feel free to share.
Thanks, Fabian. I'm Lisi, and I've been in the Twin Flames Universe community for 2 years. Fabian actually introduced me to the community, and I knew that when my life felt like it was falling apart, I had been through 2 marriages, 2 divorces. Um, both my marriages lasted 7 months, and they both took the same relationship arc. And I'd had a lot of other relationships after that, and I was always looking for the one. And I never could figure out why it wasn't working. And then um, I met my twin flame in May of 2018. And it was like every relationship I'd ever had, except for the volume was turned up very loud. Lots of signs and synchronicities, and something felt different. And we ended up going through the same relationship arc as all of my other relationships, but I wanted this one to work. And so um, I started looking online about, my symptoms, and I tried a few different other healing modalities, DBT, NLP, and traditional therapy, the Hakomi method, Japanese style therapy. Um, but nothing really stuck. Nothing really worked because I didn't get the resolve that I wanted, which was how to have a healthy, successful relationship. How do you have something that lasts? And so um, I found Jeff and Shaleia's videos on YouTube, and I felt like, these people are very grounded and they're very honest, and I can trust them. And so I watched a few more videos, and then they mentioned a link to their website, and so I went to their website, and it was closed. They had I think when Fabian joined, Awakened Intimacy was still a thing. Um, that was their website, awakenedintimacy.net. But they pointed me to Twin Flames Universe, the website that their older website pointed me to Twin Flames Universe. And so I went to Twin Flames Universe, and wow, like it was everything that I had ever wanted in what I needed to heal, more than I ever expected. There was a school. There wasn't just Twin Flame Ascension School. There was the Life Purpose class, and there were e-courses, and then there was a Facebook group, and I joined the Facebook group, and I booked my consultation, and I was already ready to join the school. I didn't really need a consultation, but I was like, oh, okay. But I really felt so supported. Um, and I had spent a lot of money on other healing modalities. I spent like, I don't know, there was a women's group I went to. It was like $667 a month for one meeting a month. And I thought, wow, like this school is only, at the time, 22 all upfront payment, or 222 a month, but you get so much more. Like I was dumbfounded. There were over 325 classes, and I could watch them whenever I want. And I did watch them a lot in the beginning, because every time, I felt anxious or bad, I would watch a class. I got coaching. I eventually went to like one coaching session a week. I had my discussion group. Um, and then there was the open forum, and it was just really beautiful. And I saw how in maybe about 2 months, I went from like having sleepless nights, feeling anxious, um, not feeling like I was in control of my emotions, feeling lost, to feeling really secure and really confident. Um, Not my symptoms of anxiety kind of dissipated. I felt, for the first time in many decades, I felt free. I felt free from that crutch of anxiety. And I became a life student, and I became a coach. I saw how effective this inner work, the mirror exercise, was, that I decided to become a coach, because I wanted other people to have this work. I wanted other people to meet Jeff and Shaleia and connect with them like I had. 'Cause they really changed my life, and they continue to do so. One of the things that they did was, they showed me my patterns. They and their community, people in the community, um, really showed me some of the patterns that I had that I wasn't able to or willing to look at, that, the patterns that weren't so pretty, maybe. Um, but they did so with love. And through Jeff and Shalia and their work, I was able to go from, being a helpless doormat to being a confident woman. I no longer have an abusive relationship in my life. I won't have that. And I have only healthy relationships in my life. The mind alignment process also greatly helped me to release any abuse and any unhealthy relationships in my life. So I really am grateful for Jeff and Shalia and the Twin Flames Universe community. And I'm really glad that we get an opportunity to share. Thanks.
Hello, my name is Sergio and I'm a subscriber of the Twin Flames Ascension School All-Class Pass. I've been in the community for just over a year now. I actually found out about Twin Flames a couple years ago, and then shortly after that I found Jeff and Shalia's work. There was a lot of information out there about Twin Flames, but it didn't make a lot of sense up until I found Jeff and Shalia's work, and for the first time it felt like Twin Flames was something real. It wasn't just like a concept. My life after TFAS is a lot more peaceful and grounded in love. I'm able to see illusions and make the choice to choose love. My favorite part about this community is the unconditional love and support. There's always someone who's ready to help you through an upset or guide you if you feel confused. My favorite body of work, I would have to say, is TFAS, because it covers everything and every class always resonates no matter what you're going through. I'm grateful that I was able to find my ascension coach, Lisi, who helped me through a lot of my blocks and to see a lot of things that I wouldn't have noticed. I feel anyone considering being on their twin flame journey and choosing union with their twin flame should join the community and TFAS, because it's real and it's ultimately about union with God. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Vicky and I'm a student of Twin Flame Ascension School and Life Purpose class, and I joined the Twin Flame Universe community almost a year now. And what I would really like to say that's, I guess, in my heart right now is that I would consider myself a seeker of the truth. And I feel that that's what's got me here. That my whole life, what I've desired is to understand the nature of reality, to understand myself, and to understand and get to know God, my creator. And this has led me to explore like the inner workings of my inner workings, my mind, my body, my emotions. And I feel that I've dedicated my whole life to exploring myself. I've explored, my passion has been exploring the body, exploring things such as the law of attraction, understanding how our mind and our bodies work and function within this universe. It's led me to look into Chinese medicine, Qigong, Reiki, different types of body work, shadow work, and ultimately, I've questioned everything. I would describe myself as someone that has questioned even math, like even the math, like concepts, like just because it was said by someone of authority, I wouldn't just take that to be the truth. I would still question it. So me coming into this community has been something that I really feel has been because of my desire to explore and know the truth. I've come to realize that in everything I've explored, simplicity is where the truth is, and that God is simple. God is love. And the real or true teachings, the ones that have gravitated the most in my heart, have been the ones that are always guiding you to explore yourself, to explore the truth within yourself, and the ones that guide you to question the conditionings and the patterns that you're holding on to. This has led me to really gravitate towards things such as like Vipassana meditation and A Course in Miracles and Ho'oponopono. And about a year ago, before joining the community, I really had in my heart that I wanted to devote myself to a teaching, to just one teaching, and to God. And I really in my heart asked God to show me a way that I can combine these things that I love, Vipassana meditation, which is really exploring your body, like being fully aware of your body and aware of the things that reside within you. And A Course in Miracles, of exploring your mind and the conditionings of your mind. And around this time, I had also met my twin flame, and I didn't know anything about twin flames. And if anything, because of all the upsets that had come up with my twin flames, all the childhood traumas that had come up, it really drove me to want to heal them. And so this led me to finding a video on YouTube when I Googled A Course in Miracles and letting go of special relationships. And it led me to finding a video with Fabian and Alden and Anastasia. And in this video, they were talking about twin flames. And as soon as I heard them speaking about it, something in my heart just opened up. And I remembered as a child how I'd always been wanting to be a twin, and how I'd always desired to have a twin. And I just realized this was the full desire I had in my heart to really connect with God and to connect with that divine complement that I know God had made for me, that desire that I had in my heart. And this led me to get into contact with Fabian, and I dove all in. And I had really been struggling with all the spiritual teachings I had done before. I had managed to live happy and peaceful, but I couldn't get rid of like the traumas that I had. I was having a lot of difficulty, and in the spiritual communities I was in before, they really don't address going into your traumas and healing them. It's just something that hopefully will happen in your lifetime. But I found out about MAP, and I took MAP, and it really helped me to heal a lot of my childhood traumas regarding releasing guilt and releasing feeling responsible for others. And that has given me a lot more freedom and peace to really be myself, to let go of a lot of my conditioned patterns. And I feel very grateful to this community because it's been a desire in my heart to find a community, to find home and family. I've been really searching to find God through home and family. And I really feel that this community embodies divine relationships because they embody divine love. And Yeah, and I found that this that it's been really helpful that this community embodies letting go of codependency and really claiming God as your source, as your love and your creator. And I found that having a truly loving community that loves and supports you and that takes responsibility for their own upsets and does not take your upsets personally and does not expect anything back from you in return and only loves and holds space for you to heal and shares their gifts with you and shares their gifts with each other. I found this to be a very valuable thing that is very hard to find. It's really priceless. And this community is very safe, very loving, very supportive. And I'm very grateful to Jeff and Shaleia for leading the way and for embodying divine love and for being an example of commitment and discipline and really living a God-centered life. I really look up to them for that as my role models. And I'm really grateful for their dedication to the truth. Yeah. Thank you very much. God bless everyone. And yeah, I hope that we stay strongly rooted in the truth and in connection to like each other and leading each other and supporting each other back to the truth, to love, to God, to ourselves. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Rachel. I'm a student of Twin Flame Ascension School and Life Purpose class, and I'm a certified coach as well. I've been in the school for a year and a half now. I have actually met Jeff and Shaleia on YouTube 4 years ago, and I used to watch their videos when I wanted to feel good. Certainly, I used to call them the feel good factor. But the problem was they just seemed too good to be true. Little did I know then what I know now. Now I know that it's so good that it is true. I tried to go it alone between meeting them and last year. And I realized that that didn't really work. It felt like in the spring of last year, it certainly felt like everything suddenly went really bad, completely was falling apart. And I made the decision there and then to end separation from my twin flame once and for all. And I worked my tail off for the next 6 weeks to manifest a solution. And the solution came 6 weeks later when I found myself in Twin Flame Ascension School. Certainly, I came across Jeff and Shaleia's work again whilst I was looking for the solution, and it felt like coming across a couple of old friends because I already knew who they were, I knew their work, and I had a free consultation with a lady who then became my coach. And in all honesty, I wasn't 100% sure of what I was signing up for, but I trusted my coach, and I'm so glad that I did because I've connected with her every week without fail ever since. Certainly when I watched the first class, I should have been really tired. It was past my bedtime, but I felt joyful, I felt energized. I knew I was onto something with these classes. And I watched a few more and realized that Jeff and Shaleia were definitely the way forward. And I could see now how much better they were than the teachers that I'd relied on before, who were not offering solutions, or the solutions they offered didn't work, whereas the solutions that Jeff and Shaleia offer, they do work. And a few months later, I really wanted to commit as deeply as I could, so I did the training to become a coach. And so that's up and running. I'm also a YouTuber now, and all that feels really good. I'm doing really well there. All my relationships, especially family relationships, have really improved to the point of being nothing short of miraculous. I'm attracting massive amounts of abundance, massive amounts of love, massive amounts of happiness. I'm connecting with all the right people who I resonate with, both inside the community and outside of it. People that I didn't resonate with have left my reality. And yeah, life is 100 million% better in every way. Oh, I've gone blank now. So can I finish here then? Thank you.
Hello, my name is Cremena, and I joined Twin Flame Ascension School all-class pass in August, the late part of August. And since then, by having coaching sessions, attending this discussion group, doing a book club with Alden, and other free opportunities that come up for workshops, I have experienced tremendous inner transformation, I would say. I was stuck in a loop before that in my twin flame relationship and in general in life, in some negative patterns. And I'm able to see through those illusions and conditioning by attending the classes and by talking to other people in the community, and heal them in a very positive way, where I can experience more the present moment, not live in the past or in the imagined future, but live in the present moment and experience joy pretty regularly. Like recently I went through a pretty drastic adverse experience. And in retrospect, if that happened to me before I joined the school and the community, I believe I wouldn't have handled that moment or this time with such peace, compassion, and love, and would have gone into despair and depression. But now through the mirror exercise and attending the classes and getting all the positive energy and lessons from Jeff and Shaleia, I am able to handle this situation with just peace, and even in those difficult times find moments of inspiration and positive attitude toward the future. So also I've seen more moments of clarity and inspiration professionally. Although I was pretty happy with my job and I feel like I have my life purpose, I have met other people who have provided opportunities for additional projects and additional inspirations, and I feel like I'm in the flow and just in general happier. So I'm very grateful for this work and for the community, and I feel like I belong. And during difficult times like right now, I can rely on people being there and responding with love and compassion. So thank you.
That's so beautiful. Thank you so much, everyone, for being very vulnerable and openly sharing about your experiences with this community and this work. And it's really amazing to see how it has impacted our lives for the better. And thank you again for sharing your stories. If anyone watching is interested in this work, there are plenty of resources in the video description that you can check out. And join the Facebook group, the open forum, and just take it from there and really maybe watch the YouTube videos, check out the free material, and get a feel for how this work can transform your life as well. And of course, experience the effect of the mirror exercise in your own life and the healing effect it has in your reality. And with that, we are complete. Thank you, everyone, and see you soon. Bye-bye.